Welcome, welcome to your own self. Is there anybody inspired to say anything? Yes, please.
Hello.
Hi.
I feel very much at home here.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is that it is not a result of something. But
Now you go out of your home, yes, but it's so much interesting what happens in the garden. Okay.
it seems there is a me who is at home, who is peaceful, who is happy, who feels light. That can be real. It can be real.
You're right. It's very good discrimination. Very good. It can't be you. Because you see, there is a me because there is a home. Why to have a home? A home is a location. Let it be an inner one. Let it be a very deep refuge. Still a home, still a place, still a platform for I to land on. Yeah? So just know that it's not real. Keep quiet where this sentence throws you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try this. How to get rid of my ignorance.
You have to get rid of the belief there is such a thing as ignorance.
It feels like I haven't accepted you as my guru. This is why I feel
I
that
don't
ignorance
mind.
comes from. Because I see, of course where there is duality, there is ignorance. So
Yeah, but you see, what is a guru, in fact? Is the one who throws you from where everything rises, yeah?
yes.
Okay. You are in satsang to just be thrown where you always have been, yeah? Okay. So if you say, I don't accept those words who throws you where you always are, what does it mean?
So that's
You
my
come
mind.
for
I know it's
satsang
not-
for nothing then.
It's my mind is talking to me.
Yeah, but why you listen to your mind? This is the only thing I say since 20 years. Don't listen to your mind. But of course, it may take time to spot what mind is. For 98%, maybe it's very clear, but there are 2 or 1 even is too much blind spot where that's not the mind for some reason. To save the existence of I am this apparent person. Huh? So, what you would say now? Tell. What is there now? Don't be fascinated by ignorance. I ask you just for the time we speak together to forget about it. It's a concept that you have of yourself. The Swamiji knocks you out or what? Very quiet. I hope, I believe in your quietness. Yeah. The mic, that side. Can I wait? It will always be the same. It will splash. Oh no, it's okay. Put it near. Yeah.
Okay. No, it's fine. Okay. I feel like I have to get out of the quietness. Since I'm in India,
Yeah.
I have many dreams about slavery, and I just let it. I don't know if because I'm here something trying to go out. And yesterday I was so angry that I could kill somebody. I was
Kill yourself first, and then we
yes,
see.
that's the question I wrote here. Please try me to kill this person. I want to die. I want this person to die today because I couldn't imagine that I could feel such an anger here in India.
You see, don't be impressed by whatever you experience. And I tell you, Arunachala is a good, you would say, booster of everything which has been expressed and non-expressed, but still there in your mind and emotional heart. So that, of course, is a kind of atomic bomb. Huh? So, but don't be impressed. What a gift! What a gift! He opens all the drawers that was in a drawer. It was latent in you because you carry the history of your tribe. Be free. Be free. Know your real nature. But for that, can you ignore your history? Why? If you want to be free, you have to make a tremendous effort of determination to be free. But for that, you have not to carry any history.
But how can I be free if the history is continuing?
No, the history is glued to this body. And of course, as you think you are this body, you feel helpless. It's there, what can I do? That's how one comes to a guru, you see. Say, help, I don't know what to do. But then at least follow what the guru says. What the guru says. He says you are not this body. And to realize that, don't carry your history. Can you?
I try every day, really. I try every day to really not.
How do you try?
I try to not listen to my mind. When my mind say, but look what's happening in your country, but look what they continue to do.
Okay.
I'm just trying to, but it's...
Okay, but then when the mind reappears, don't look at it also. Because you are worried that you try, but you mean by that, yes, I don't listen for a while, but then again I listen. Isn't it? It means that.
Yes.
Yeah, because... I forgot what I wanted to say. Because of what? I totally have a blank. I'm really sorry.
But for me, it's
No, but
important to
listen.
express, to let it go out. Because since few days, I'm like...
Yeah, but don't worry. Since a few days, everybody who is in Arunachala, if there is anything, it becomes 100 times more.
I
So-
left Arunachala for a few days for that.
I know.
I disappeared for that.
Many go, but you come back.
Come back.
Yes, you come back. Now, who suffers?
Me, I.
Yeah, I. What do you mean by I?
body, my
Yeah, the one I see. Yeah, the one
my
you think.
emotions, everything.
Yeah,
Just
the
like- just
one. We are not in a therapy here, huh?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, okay, it was very mild. So, who is because you identify with your body. I am this body. No, satsang is to know, to trust the indication, I am not the body, I am not the mind. Okay? So you can never help. This high, but who am I? Who am I? Ask in yourself.
who am I?
Yes, but not like, who am I? Ask in yourself, who am I? Where the question disappears, stay there for at least half a second. It is that direction that will free you from all the history of this body and mind. And you can always ask, because you see, for a while we have to hear it again and again, again and again. This is the right of the seeker. Huh? Dum, dum. Nobody wants to tell anything he heard from this morning or from his own. Yeah. The mic can go there.
Hello. I actually have two questions, and I will try to make one out of two, if that's possible.
You are too Adventist in advance.
First comes from yesterday. I was staying here in Shivasanidhi Ashram, and coming to my room, there was one
Who comes to your room?
What?
Who is coming to your room?
No. When I was coming to my room, there was one Swami just lying on the floor. Just a young Indian Swami, and it's okay, but he was reading the book with the picture of Moji. Moji, yes. And I was surprised. Microphone doesn't work.
No, we're here.
You're here.
Muji,
Okay.
I heard.
Okay, so I said it to her. He was just quite educated, and he said, "I'm a follower of one guru, and my guru is as evolved as Muji. He is on the stage number 4 of enlightenment or whatever." And I said, "Okay, and where are you?" He said, "I am on the level 1." And I talked about myself. Okay, for me, who is at level 0, let's say like this, how?
You said so.
Yes.
Okay.
What is the difference, for instance? Because he wanted to take me to his guru. I said, I don't need.
He was
maybe-
which level, that guru? Which level?
level number 4.
Only.
Yes. And, Muji Moji is also placed at level number 4, and he himself, he said, I asked, how you just managed to know who is where? He said, I am in the witnessing state from time to time, and the guru is in this state all the time. I said, okay, great, but for me, for instance, it doesn't matter if the guru is on the level number 4 or 9 or whatever. For me, what is most important, how he can help me. Because, for instance, your native language is French. You cannot just take this chip from your head and put it in my head and I start to speak your language. It doesn't work like this. But so maybe some people, they know the language perfectly. They have this master degree in linguistics, but they cannot transmit it. And someone who is not so evolved can do it better. So the question is, like for instance, I don't ask what is your level. Maybe it is maybe your level
Zero.
My level is 0, I said. Okay. Maybe your level is higher than Papaji level.
No.
I don't know. Maybe you are...
I refuse this description.
Okay, but I say, but how can you help someone who is just, I don't know. I was hearing today this guy, this Swamiji, yes. Okay. He was saying what is needed is just total surrender.
Total trust, yeah.
Total trust and total surrender. And I know that I lack this, I miss these qualities. I don't have...
Then hopeless.
Huh?
Hopeless then.
Yes. And I know this, my mind is so critical and so just...
Let's suffer a bit more, huh? What to say? You are so happy to have a critical mind.
I don't feel happy.
Number 0 is very proud of his critical mind.
I don't feel happy. This is the question. If I would go around and I tried everything to do this, I don't know, selfless service, not to do anything, and this and that.
So you tried.
Yes.
Yeah. But you didn't try not to label you as level 0.
Yeah.
You didn't try that one. Who told you have to say I'm at level 0? What does it mean?
Oh, about myself.
Yeah.
Like when you are saying, for instance, this famous self-inquiry. I'm not the
this
body.
Famous what?
Self-inquiry.
Ah.
Okay, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, but for me it is not a reality. I didn't have this out-of-body experience, so I'm not this. So it's like theory. It is not the practice. If, for instance, if I knew, like experience, it's different thing. But I don't have it.
You don't have any experience?
It's like a little bit for...
Because you don't inquire, that's why.
Probably.
Then
Not
just
enough.
start.
Huh?
Then just start inquiring.
Yeah, I did.
Because you see, to say, to hear, I'm not the body, not the mind, it's totally, you can trust, you have to trust, but it's totally abstract. And actually it will be a fact when you realize yourself. Otherwise you need to be vaguely experience of, and this, and it doesn't work because it goes anyway and you are still left with your inquiry. So inquire.
I cannot say that I didn't do it. I was inquiring, but always there is a feeling it's not enough. You have to go up.
Why do you go to this concept? It's not enough. The mind will always say it's not enough, there is a beyond. Why do you listen? Don't listen to your mind, especially while you do self-inquiry. Self-inquiry means to just be the self, to just be what you already are. But your mind is playing tricks on you and the fascination is there. So if you really want to be freed from the fascination, means you don't touch it, that mind is quiet or not, you don't care, but don't go there. Don't go there at least for a split second to give you the opportunity to see yourself. Yeah, I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. Don't try before to understand that. Just be what you already are means don't listen to your mind. Just for just the moment of giving this opportunity to yourself. You can do it now. You don't need more qualities, except the one to really want to be free. I still believe in that quality actually. But the rest, you don't need any other quality. And I liked what he said, he's not a Swami, but I call him Swamiji, doesn't matter. That it's a life bathing in that inquiry or in yourself, if it is so. You see, it's an affair of a life. Huh? Good? Over with the levels and whatnot?
Yeah.
Ah.
I like the last things that this Swamiji said. Like, if it something like this, what I heard, if it happens or not, you never know. But what can you do better? I told myself, yes. What can I do better? Where should I be?
Yeah, there is no better wine than this one.
Exactly.
Sure. Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to continue on the idea of not listening to the mind. And there's something that came up when I heard this. There's something I've heard many times, but specifically here and now, which is when to distinguish between the mind, which that chatter, which we can hear often, but then also intuition, feelings, instincts, things that arise in us that actually point us in a direction.
All is mine.
All is mine.
All is mine. No exception, including the one who feels all those things.
And so in the situations, for example, just before coming here, I'm only here because I followed what seemed like an intuition to hear someone speak about this event, and then I just appeared here. I listened to the mind. It seems like I listened to the mind to arrive here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to go against listening to the mind.
No, yeah.
No.
You know, first of all, I think that this attraction to be freed from the mind, of course it's translated with the words of the mind, but it is something, it's from the source of all risings, all expression. So that wants very much to be obvious, to reveal itself. And you will naturally follow the call where it is spoken about it, where you can realize yourself this deep need or wish. So you can, I would not even call it an intuition. It's the call of your own self, which asks help because it still thinks of something. That's all. Because everything is the mind of this apparent world, and even when this world disappears by some experience, it's still the mind. So be freed from all those ideas.
And since I get this opportunity, I'll ask one
Yeah, sure.
very simple question. Is why meditate? Why? I asked myself this question the other day.
I don't know what you mean by meditation.
Sure. So each morning I wake up and I have often a feeling to just be still, especially in the morning.
Okay.
And I often listen to that. Yeah.
It's not bad to sit in a natural way, to just abide in yourself. Of course, if in meditation you abide in your mind, it's no more meditation. The real meditation is when you sit and there is no meditator.
Why do this?
Oh, why not? You can walk also if you like.
But why do
Why
anything?
not also? You cannot walk all day. Huh? You can be in this kind of meditation while taking chai also, while living. Any stages of the life you can be in that meditation. It's called sahaja state, the natural state, which is not a state. Sitting, standing, all that is the attitudes, the postures of the body. Some other question?
Not yet.
Then it will come if you say not yet. Where is it? Oh, where is my bottle?
Here.
Huh? Here? Ah, thank you. What do you want to hear? What is your curiosity? What do you want? Hmm? Nothing?
If no one goes for one, then I'll share one more, which is about work. And today we listened about, this morning in the satsang with Nocha, he spoke about the man who brings the boulder up the hill.
Ah, I love that one.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really
Yeah.
beautiful. And I don't intend on bringing boulders up hills just yet as my seva, but I would like to know.
But he was not doing it as a seva. He was doing it naturally because it was his thing to do, to spend his time.
So, I guess the question is to spend our time.
Yeah, but you have that question before realizing yourself. After, you don't care whatever happens to you in this life. So it's a secondary question, you see. First ask, but who am I? Who was alive? And then maybe it will answer you all other questions once this one is solved. Yeah? We are always busy with secondary questions. Let's go to the root. Then it's more quick, it's direct. And I would like to say, I don't care much about words, but this morning it is not called a satsang. When you comment scriptures, it's a way to teach, but it's not satsang, as at least I understood. Satsang is where there is a possibility to realize for yourself, not only to understand and be informed. That's why I insist, if you still have a mind which questions, doubts, or has convictions, please express it, question, in satsang, so that you could eventually see where you fix yourself, and that's why you search. Nothing has to be fixed.
Hi.
Hi.
The thing that keeps coming up for me lately is, what is the mind for if we're just to neglect it and leave it? Like, it seems like there's so much stuff, juice there, and is it a mistake? Why is it there?
No. Because of your mind, you can realize yourself. Hearing, don't touch the mind.
I didn't hear the last thing you said.
You heard very well, but you don't understand. It's a koan. Chew it. The mind is the expression of the self, of what you are. It's the same. It's just in an apparent form. But if you mistake the appearance for it, then you have to negate. It's not it, it's not it. To finally see that everything is it. So there is no duality.
Thank you.
Where are you left now?
I feel really uncomfortable.
The mind is uncomfortable, yes. But it's only the mind.
There's a sense of usefulness in what you just said. Like, I can't sit with it yet, but it feels useful.
Yeah, what is useful is the direction where it tries to point out.
Yeah.
So you are not the mind. You are not what you can experience. It's a passing by cloud. Let it pass. What's next? We are very busy, you see, trying to fix this mind, because it's dual, so sometimes very happy, sometimes absolutely not. It is not that. It is just pointing out to that reality that you are already what makes you search. You are already the natural state of things. But because of the first misunderstanding, I have such a name, I am born here and there, you see, all locations and labels, has been a first misunderstanding of the cultures and societies and whatnot, because it's made out of mind, the mind. The mind can only conceive things like that. So we are searching in the same realm of the mind to try to go to peace, to happiness only. It is not possible. So when you hear you are that, discard the mind for a while, because it is not expressed, it is not addressed to the mind. It is addressed to what is beyond the concept of is and is not. So, yes. No argument. No argument.
No comments.
That's a bad sign.
Sit with that for a while.
Yes, please. Where are you? Ah, yeah.
Thank you for all that you've been giving the last few days. I've really enjoyed the satsang. I love and the message resonates very much with me that I am that.
Okay.
And that it's a matter of no longer listening to the mind.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess what I see is that we take on these beliefs in these layers with our mind, and so now my challenge is no longer listening to the mind. So do you have any recommendations for how we do that best?
Yes. Don't pick up
Exercise.
how.
Sorry?
Don't pick up how.
Okay. Thank you.
Like that. Hi.
So this strange path that changes even what you see, that the in thinking about what the mind is, my experience has been that it has not necessarily it's like I don't do anything with any of this anymore. It's
Yeah,
like,
great.
yeah.
Okay.
So the mind's become not what it was. It's like something that's, it doesn't need to not be there. It's there, but it's different. In some ways it's more sophisticated because it's just got holes all through it. It doesn't need
Free
to.
free to play.
I suppose what I'm saying is like, as this goes on, I accept that the fundamental teaching is to not touch the mind because it feels like in my life I've definitely benefited, I suppose, I don't even know what this means, from that instruction and that having
Okay.
been part of actually turning my mind into ribbons. So now it feels like it's a usable thing
For what?
for living.
Ah. It has its own life.
What's that?
It has its own life.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I was just interested what your sense of that is, because for me it's like it doesn't... I do like it. In order to survive on this, in what appears to be this world, it's like there is some juice. There's juice to living, and there's a beauty to seeing that your mind can be... You don't have to have this like, oh, it has to be... I've noticed that many people idealize a simple mind, and they often carry very clunky paradigms with them, but quite
Don't
the
worry
opposite
for
can be true.
them. Don't worry for them. It means they probably didn't really hear that you have not to change your mind. What can I say? If you can hear you are that, then of course you have not to give up your mind. It comes, it doesn't come. You would not care, no?
No, and there's a kind of a beauty in having a...
That's a bit...
Not even caring whether it's simple or complex, just caring if it's light.
That's a bit too much comment.
Okay. anyway, that's how I experience it. It's like I love that it's free. When I see my freedom, I suppose, to be a human being.
Freedom, you are no more a human being in freedom.
What's that, sorry?
You are no more a human being in freedom.
No more.
Human being is in the mind.
Sure. In a sense, yeah.
Yeah. Chris.
Hello. I'm still searching for an order confirmation.
Confirmation. To be enlightened?
Yes.
Then
Something.
don't come to me.
No. No, I'm not asking you for this. I'm searching for this.
Oh, please
This
don't
goes
search.
on.
I tell you. It is a fake. If you are confirmed and if you need confirmation for your enlightenment, it means it is still fake. It's still a state. It's something you have attained as a person.
No, I don't believe that I'm enlightened and
Then you want to be confirmed in what?
that I'm the self.
Okay. It was this question of
No, I
language.
don't say I'm enlightened and give me confirmation.
What a
Don't
pity! What So you are still a Chris.
Pretty much.
And why do you search after all what you heard?
Yes.
Why do you search? Tell me. You search what? What is your concept of freedom?
That something falls away or something drops away. Something falls away or drops away.
No, you are already that.
Yeah, but what is too much has to fall away.
And why do you think there is something too much?
Because I once saw when there was no mind, and
What?
when there was no mind, when the mind dropped away. It is some years ago. Then I saw that all the weight was gone.
But
Or this-
no mind is not realization. This is the opposite of mind. Who you are is not even no mind. It is a state. It's an experience.
It was an experience.
Okay, great. So you know now, you will not want to go specially to no mind. You know it is still an experience.
Maybe I turned it into an experience because I've asked what this is, and that reinforced the mind to come back.
If you are in a state, there is always an experiencer, isn't
Yes.
it? Yes. So, if you know that now, that even that experience was not it, just remain with what is left with you means not much, because it's not the active mind, it is not even no mind. Where can you go now? What can you lose now?
Only ideas.
No, the ideas was
Yeah.
mind. Okay, no. I fall into no mind. Now you hear, but no mind is the other side of the pendulum, which is the mind. Other side of this duality. You see, mind, no mind. Okay? Okay. That's gone. I understood. It's still the mind. So now try to lose something more. You are that which remains, that you cannot lose or gain.
I cannot see it.
Who said ever that you will see it? Nobody says I will see it. You cannot see it with senses, you cannot see it with the mind, you cannot see it with the feelings. This is the basic. Otherwise you use again this body-mind and somebody is there and good luck for the search. This much you must have understood. You are already that. Why you search it? Because you still think you will experience it, or sense it, or feel it, or know it. But after a few years of good satsang, you start to hear, no? It will never be objectified. It will never be objectified. So where are you left when it's that obviousness? Where are you left?
No particular place.
Okay, even that is too much description, but okay, I accept it. So that's it. And know that everything else which rises is the mind. So the mind appears, disappears. Don't trust, it's temporary. I am that which sees the movie or the end of the movie. I am that. I'm not the movie nor the end of the movie. It's clicking.
Clicking to the wrong things, to appearances. Clicking to appearances, this is a habit which is perpetuating.
Oh, why you went back to the mind? You love it so much.
Not always, no.
If you had fire, you would say, I have enough with this mind. I would not say not always. I'm fed up. It's enough. I want to be what the sage indicates. It's my right. It's my wish. Why to be so mild, so compassionate with this bloody mind who makes you search and suffer? Why? What do you gain? A sinking life is no fun. It's no fun. It's a tapas. Now maybe it's time to... It's over. There was a saying of Papaji, mind, no mind, never mind. Everybody laughs hearing that, but nobody takes it. Such a truth. Yeah? Yes.
I wanted to ask about this advice of Mr. Gadata to stay with I am. Because I was always very attracted to it because it felt more real and more close than anything else.
Sure.
But still it feels like some experience, some place to be in. And also, then he says that finally it has to dissolve. And then I pick up hope and I think, what does it mean that it has to dissolve? And does it have to dissolve? This sense of being.
Okay, whatever he said, but I am, you see, I would describe as, you said it, it's not always there, it's an experience. Do you hear? Yeah. It's an experience. It's like the discovery of the bed of the river. The river is the life, is activity, the the appearance and all that. And suddenly I discover, because I search for it, I have some practice to whatever, I am in I am. There is no river without the bed. There is no bed without the river. So it is the mind. Different levels of the mind, yet I would say, like a coin, there is one side and there is the other side. Necessarily, otherwise there is no coin. Now, he said that it will dissolve, it will disappear. Yes, it means it's not that it disappears, but it will disappear in you as a belief that this is it. And it does when you see that, oh, even I am is an experience, because it's not always there. And after all, I describe something. It's a kind of refuge. It's a platform, no doubt about it. So from where I can see that you are. And here, who cares? There is no question of I am not, and all those things. Yeah?
Thank you.
Something? Yes? You give it? Yeah.
This morning in the talk, the Pandit said that Ramana said that one of the obstacles is the forgetfulness.
One of the
obstacles
yeah.
is the forgetfulness, that we take the teachings and we forget, and we don't retain them. So the way I understand it is that I need my mind, because my mind has the teaching of not listening to my mind, but then when I don't listen to my mind, then my mind sometimes is not there and I forget, and then I listen again to my mind. So I believe I need my mind to understand and to...
Definitively, if you are not yet very clear, you need your mind to always go back to its source. Sure. Not to be always in objects. Because after all, you want to know who you are, not which object you think you are. So it's a way to say, be so much desireful, be so fiery about it that it invades your mind. Be one-pointed, and nobody knows. It will not be necessarily the result of the most one-pointedness, because nobody has a recipe for that, but still the desire, the fire to really realize who you are will make it. It will not be by so much, to be busy with so much beliefs and desires.
And the desire to hear more in satsang or with other, by reading or hearing other things, I have this belief that if I hear more, maybe I will understand better and I will remember better. It's just a belief, or do you think it helps at some point?
You see, you ask questions, I would reply differently to the one who asked. Because it's sure that if it doesn't happen out of the blue, as it's possible, rarely, but it's possible, generally one wants to know about the subject and is very attracted, and that's what he said, keep the company of those who speak about it, who love it. So it means scriptures, it means satsangs, but real ones. It means develop your discrimination to love what is indicated about it, which has to throw you always back from where you always are. Okay? It can be also an obstacle to remain a seeker at some point. To remain a seeker, because it's easier to acquire the most sublime knowledge than just to be what they indicate. So it's so much more simple to be what you are, but the mind then cannot take it, because the mind is dual, is complicated, so it disappears here. That's why there are more knowledgeable people than realized one, it looks. You see, what can you hear more or better? If there is a better expression, means it's the articulation, which is better, and maybe it fits you. But if it is really the indication to every time remind you you are that, it's because you are in your mind that you feel not. You see, it's enough. What do you want to hear more? Or it's because there is still a jungle of the mind, so you have to clarify. Clarity is not bad, of course, it's a quality. It's not in a total confused mind that this will be attractive anyway. But you will see yourself. You can go here and there, pretending that it's always the same. In the end, you will see you have not to learn more. What can you hear more? All the scriptures, they say the same. It's just expressed with more fire or with more this or that or more, but they say the same. And the real satsang, they say the same. But you may need time to see that. Once you see that, you stay where you think you can trust. Yes, some things there. Yes.
After.
Yes, Kata.
So I often say that I fully trust the pointings that you give.
Yeah.
And then you throw me back to where I already am. But then you throw me back to where I already am, where I always am.
Yeah.
There is no question there.
Yeah.
And still at some point, some kind of sense of lack comes.
Of?
Lack. Like a sense of lack.
Okay.
Comes. And is it because at that point I catch the mind? Or there is this sense of fear, doubt, what if I fully trust your pointing, but maybe I don't follow
It's the
them?
same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
The doubt is the same.
You see, yes, the mind, if you listen to the mind, it will always say there is something beyond or prior. Because he knows only direction, he knows only before or after. Always. This is the nature of the mind. So that's why, don't listen. Don't listen. Where are you left? Once you will know once for all this trick of the mind, you will laugh.
I guess I just want to.
Attends. Yeah.
I just want to clear away this doubt that I follow you, like I follow. That I understand.
You have not to follow me. You are already that.
Okay.
You said yourself. If you start to follow me, then it's a trouble.
No, the pointings, I mean. The direction.
Yeah, but why do you think, if you have seen, and it's not seeing with senses, feelings, or mind, if you just are struck by the fact that you have always been that, how can you still follow a thought? How can you? You cannot trust the mind. And don't make this idea, oh, I have seen, I always have been that, and then the mind appears with something like that. So, immediately, but it should not be there if I am that, and so on, you see. It's such a risk to follow the slightest first step of a thought. Unless your curiosity is still strong, then remind yourself who has that curiosity, who goes there.
I guess it's because in the past few days I mentioned how I feel I don't know anything anymore. And you told me not to mind. It's not a problem that I know or I don't know.
You think I know, but I am at peace with that.
That I really too.
You too?
I really too, yes.
But then honor that, because it looks like you are not so...
But because this comes that I don't know anything, it's like, I don't know anything anymore. And it's...
Yeah, but you see, you are frightened by what your mind says.
Yes.
Why? It has no reality, I tell you. And if you ever thought, oh no, I know, and then you will also be impressed. It's all fake. It speaks of something is absolutely unable to speak about. The mind disappears there, the mind rises from there, and it's the only shloka I know from the Gita. You may help me, but I know that the translation is, even the sun doesn't reach there, even the moon. What do you think it means? Any element, any thought, any perceiver doesn't reach there. Leave it alone. That's the beauty.
This morning.
This morning, yeah.
I have been enjoying very much to listen to this Papaji, to this Swamiji. And I was amazed to see myself with a lot of strong feelings. It made me even crying at some moments.
Yeah.
And then I realized that this reminds me something from Osho's time. It means Osho was so good to
tell stories, yeah,
and give me goodies and
sure. But today you can have some goodies, but you know they are goodies.
I know they are goodies, and I know that there's a trap.
But I also had one tear when I heard some story, and then what? It's beautiful. Then what?
I am so grateful to have found you.
Oh. I'm so grateful to have found myself. Tell it.
That's right.
Yeah. No more I and you. I'm so grateful. Bas. Yeah. Good. You wanted to speak. Ah? Yeah.
Sorry to disturb you, but it's too much. I'm sure it's too much.
Anybody wants to say anything or to hear anything? Where? Well, whatever, but take the mic. Hi.
I guess I'll ask the naive question. I still want to work a little bit on my emotional blocks.
I still wonder.
I want to work on my emotional blocks, and like therapy was continuing, but I'm out of it mostly.
Okay.
I'm going to self-inquiry with complete faith, but it seems to me still I want to focus more on my blocks and certain barriers that within this body and this vasanas. And so is there a role for continued therapy or emotional work or resolving the emotions that have a hold on this mind?
You know, I will tell you, it depends of what you want. If you want to have a better life, maybe there are some ways as you found and so on. But if you want to be freed, to believe you are this body-mind, then I would not waste my time. Because you see, once you know yourself, you will see how unimportant it is to be this way or that way. As you like.
Thank you. I kind of expected that answer.
I'm sorry to be predictable.
I just needed that confirmation.
Yeah, it's okay. Somebody, Chandrika, you take it now. What did you like this morning?
It was a moment when it became more fiery. And silent. I like stories.
You like?
I like stories that he is telling. Yes,
it's lovely. It's more lovely when you don't depend on them, and you hear them. Yes, very nice. Anybody? Yes.
There's a talk in my head. I know that it's only this, but I want to put it here. I know that I don't have
With
to...
my basket, I have to bring my basket. Okay. That's good, yeah.
I really want to see that I'm that.
You will not see. Bring me your head. You will not see. What is this talk? It's the mind.
Yeah,
it's the mind.
Maybe it's not a good word.
No, but if you say it, it's the good word. You see, you want to experience something at least. You want to... somebody who searched so long, at least he wants a reward. He wants to experience enlightenment. You can. It will not last. So know that all this story is from the mind. And once you know it, okay, it passed by, but I am totally untouched by whatever is felt expressed in so many ways.
It was not my question, but thank you.
Tell your question now.
I'm just wondering that if I don't have much desires now in my life,
Yeah.
but I feel I am really attached to my kids.
Yeah, doesn't matter. The mother is attached to the kids. Are you only a mother?
No.
Where is the problem? A mother is an appearance. It's an appearance. And the mother is attached to the kid. Good luck. Happily it's like that. Why not? But who is the seer of it? Once upon a time I was not a mother. Now I am a mother, and one day everything will go. Who sees that? Just now. Who knows that? What knows that? You are the seer. You have nothing to see. You are the seer. All what you see is the movie. Even if there is nothing to see, then you say it's empty, still the movie. No problem. You see, real detachment is just to abide in yourself. Yes. Nobody knows where it has to go, but
Okay, I already asked my questions, so if someone wants to...
You want me to stay?
No. Okay. It's about going to satsang, because I have some friends here who say, are you not tired to go to listen to the same...
Don't listen to them.
Yes, but what happens, like, I compare myself, they say, why you need to go to satsang? There is a mountain, there are caves, there is ashram, there is big temple. Isn't it enough? And
You know there are many dogs and cows at the foot of the mountain and the ashram.
Yes.
What happens to them? They are still dogs and cows.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My answer was what I would just say. And you know what? Their logic is like this. Everything is here in the mountain, in the air. But for me, I feel myself, okay, there is the sun, there is the water, there is the air, there is the earth with all the minerals. But if I am left with all these elements, I will die out of hunger. I need a cucumber who can take all these minerals and water and air, and you are my cucumber.
Generally we say carrot.
You're
carrot, not a cucumber.
Okay. But still, in some way, I need to come here to listen, to hear it again and again.
It means you need.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. That is the best need. That need will free you. Don't listen to others, they are rakshasas.
I feel myself stupid because
Be stupid! You are much more intelligent than anything else.
Okay.
To love this.
It's nice to hear it, okay. So you will be my carrot, I agree. Not cucumber. And at the same time, there are some gurus, masters, they say, okay.
Don't care about, please. I don't want to speak of anything else than this.
Yeah.
It's your problem. See, be discriminative and see what fits you according to your demand. And if some, etc., indicates something else or says something else, if it fits you, perfect, go there. But who cares? Go where it fits you. Who cares? Huh?
Ganga, I want to just to give an example. For instance, there is, I know for myself, this body can go up to the, for instance, I've been to Everest Base Camp, but I know
What base camp?
Everest Base Camp.
Ah, Everest.
Yeah, but I know if I tried to go higher, I would die there.
Yeah.
So it's my limit is there. The same thing, for instance, I can run with a certain speed. I cannot run faster.
Yeah.
It's my limit. If it's self-inquiry, the same. If there are my limits, that's it. Sometimes I run
and then give up?
Huh?
Then give up the self-inquiry when you attain your limits?
Yeah.
Limits is the mind. Only the mind has limits.
Yes. Sometimes I do like this. There are some retreats like 10-day Vipassana, 10-day self-inquiry retreat. They also for 10 days, they wake you up at 4 or 5 o'clock and you start...
Look at the result. Your mind is crowded.
Yes.
No result.
But when I was asking you half an hour before, you said, because you're not doing self-inquiry, you told me.
Yeah, but
now
I said,
drop it, huh?
no, I say give up.
Give up?
Yeah, you are too crowded in the mind. It will not work.
Okay.
Just give up. It is not a result of the mind, huh? Enlightenment.
Yes.
You are sure about it? You trust that? Are you 100% clear about that?
Anyway, I got a point here. I tried to do my best. I cannot do better. I cannot climb higher. I cannot run faster.
Okay, good.
I cannot swim better.
Yeah.
I cannot be better person. I cannot be a better self.
Very good.
So
now you keep quiet.
I keep. Yes.
Because you are that. And you try to fix somebody, and then suddenly you see this somebody can never be fixed. Of course, you are not it, so why should you fix it? It's impossible. Be what you are. And
what else can I be? Who else can I be? Who else? You say, be what you are. I am it. But
yeah, but you
else?
pretend something else because your mind is crowded. You speak a lot, with a lot of ideas. So be as you are, okay? I agree with you.
Okay.
And know from now that whatever rises, it's the mind. He will speak of everything. He will have knowledge that everything is limited in this apparent world. You are right. This is discrimination. It goes on changing. It never lasts. Very good discrimination. So that's it. Keep quiet then. It's even maybe too much to say so, but it's just to indicate that what more do you want to know? Okay. Better. Very good.
I already was speaking too much because I keep silent. I keep quiet.
Yeah, but you see, you speak too much, now you keep quiet, you will again speak too much. Keep quiet because you are totally, you have this authority now that you are yourself, that this crowded mind is not me, is not my real nature. I appear so okay, but it's not my real nature. Because your mind cannot keep that often quiet. Something else?
Yes.
Ah.
Ramana speaks about absorption in the self.
Absorption.
Yes, in
Yeah.
the self. So could you clarify what is meant by that? Or, you know, yeah.
It's just to be what you are.
It's just that. It's, yeah. Because I think I have
some fantasy. Because you see, it's a beautiful word when it is innocently said as he said so. But the canine mind will make depth in absorptions. So leave that idea.
Okay.
Some people, you see, they try to show you that they are absorbed and they are always like this.
I find it very confusing with language.
But that's why you need satsang alive. You see, even if it is only once, you need it. Because you think you understand what is written or whatever, and in fact it is the mind which understands. So that's needed also.
Yeah.
You did it so good. It's no more confusing.
Okay.
No?
No, it's not
okay.
confusing.
Okay.
But you said something earlier that I'm not sure I heard correctly, and I was interested that the mind is an expression of the self.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the source of the mind is the self.
Yeah. Everything is the self, even the mind.
Self. Even the mind, yeah.
But that you can see only when you are at the proper no place.
It's very freeing to me to hear that.
Be free, be free.
Yes. Thank you.
Good? Holy child? Okay. See you. Thank you very much.